Welcome one, welcome all to this wonderful Left 4 Dead 2 event. We have Team Sinister versus Team Polarity in the Cyber Gamer Ladder. Now, I believe this are the top two teams currently, so this is going to be an intense competition. I am Fever Ray, aka Fever Shoe something. I changed my name a lot, and you know, we're here on this lovely map of Swamp Fever. I'm not going to say it was named after me, but maybe it was. Probably not. Anyway, we have Jeff, our lovely cameraman, who will be doing the picture show for you guys. Thank you, Jeff. And of course, my lovely English counterpart, Sean. Sean, how are you doing today?
I am doing wonderful today, Fever.
Awesome. So, you excited about this game? You think it's going to be a close one?
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching Sinister and Polarity play quite a few PCWs and scrims against each other, and it's been pretty close games each time.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I might be slightly biased in this game because I am on Team Polarity myself, which is the team playing. So, I'm leaning towards them for winning, but I just hope it's a good game all around. I hope it's close. And I'm excited to see some Left 4 Dead 2.
I'm sure it'll be a great game, Fever.
Yes, it will. Let's see. First we have Polarity taking Survivor first, and it looks like we have Sinister as the infected. And did we have a crash already? Or maybe a restart? Who was that?
I'm unsure.
I'm unsure too. Whatever. We'll do a roster rundown when they get back. So, Sean.
So, Fever.
Talk English. Talk English about me.
Talk English about you.
Like, say something with your accent.
Hello, Fever. How are you doing today, fine gentleman?
Oh, I'm doing just, quite wonderful. How are you?
Oh, I'm just perfect. The weather is fine. The sky is black and dark because it's 3 AM.
Yeah. You hear that, everyone? Sean stayed up, like he usually does, really, but till 3 AM just so we could cast this wonderful this wonderful US match. And it looks like Puff is the one restarting, so take as long as possible so we can talk awkwardly. Thank you, Jeff. Biochemical says hello. Hello, Biochemical. How are you doing?
Hey man, that hit me.
Okay, I guess he can't respond because there's a delay. I thought he would like instantaneously message me back, but it didn't happen. There he goes. He's fantastic. Awesome. During this game, we will be accepting shoutouts. You can add either Sean or myself on Steam. My Steam profile is whatever you normally put /FeverRay. So feel free to add me on Steam, send me your shoutouts, your requests. I might sing for you if you want me to.
Wow.
I'll do anything. I'm desperate. I just
You'll
want
do anything. Wow, you're desperate for viewers.
I just want some viewer approval, some thumbs up. And it looks like Puff has rejoined us. And he's rocking 33.0 lerp. Mark says sing. Gosh darn it. And we'll have to wait. Maybe a little later in the match it will happen, but not now, unless this takes a really long time. Anyway, while they're readying up, let's do a little roster rundown. First, I'll take the infected team, which is Team Sinister. We have R2, Puff, Remix, and Shade.
And for the Survivor team, we have Team Polarity with Asian, Ven, Dawkins, and Steven.
Awesome. It looks like the infected team is setting up for the very first attack. They're rocking a Charger, Smoker, Boomer, and a Jockey. And it looks like they're just going to do a little something off this roof here. It's a pretty common attack as they're spawning up. Smoker gets pulled, Charger getting in, Hunter getting death stop, Charger landing on the smoke, but still getting 20 damage off. Total of 24 damage currently sitting on the board as the Horde comes in, so it's going to do a little bit more, but that's definitely a good attack for that first attack. Not much you can really do there, but they definitely got something good off.
Wow, they even slow the survivors down, and with the tanks spawning up right now, the early tank spawn.
tank in the hands of Remix, and he's going back to hit this little car. Now, I'm always excited to see a lovely car tank here. Looks like he's...
Also, Fever, they have a tri-cap. So tank
Ooh,
could push
tri-cap,
straight
so he's
in
probably going to
with
come in
all
with
the
this.
hitables, yeah.
And once again, this is for CG Ladder. People are messaging me thinking it's Evo. No, you're incorrect. This is CG Ladder. This is, I believe, the top 2 teams competing here. Oh, looks like Dawkins has a gas can set up at the car. Car's in really an unfortunate position for that tank. And looks like he's just going to move around, taking minimal chip, and he's going to climb on this roof over here.
1k chip could be crucial. And the gas can is in front.
Oh!
It has not been set off.
I missed that gas can line. And Tank has one more car to play around with here, but he's just getting chipped for shit.
Wow. He's already lost 3/4 of his health.
Wow. That's really getting shut down here. Smoker gets a pull, but pretty much gets like raped. Charger going in and misses, and Tank gets out, limping with red HP.
Wow, the tri-cap got cleared so fast, and the tank just missed his car and just took 5k chip.
Yeah, I think the tank really relied on that car a little too much.
Reloading.
But looks like survivors are moving forward as the tank is just trying to keep some LOS and might get a rock here. We'll see. Nope, hits a tree. Sorry, tank. Bad news for you. Smoker getting a pullback as tank goes for a rock, but honestly, this is just not looking positive right now for Team Sinister. 1 rock on the board. Pretty good rock by the tank. But he's
Still
so
minimal
shit.
damage though.
Yeah, I mean, usually that tank, it either is like a wipe tank or just nothing. And that's pretty much what we're seeing here is pretty much nothing. 1 rock from the tank. Maybe a punch? I don't know.
Reloading.
The tank is trying to hold it as long as possible to give the infected time to get a charger, and obviously more hits him. Looks like the charger's going to go in.
Did you
Did
see
the
that
tank
rock?
just hit a rock there? Wow.
Yeah, he got a rock over the fence somehow on the boom person. That was a great rock by Shade.
Coach taking quite a bit of damage from the jockey as well.
See, they're really salvaging this tank right now. Like, I thought Tank was going to be dead a long time ago, but he's keeping minimal LOS while at the same time getting some rocks here. So, that's pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah, they've managed to do 20% health bonus chip just with the 900 HP tank. And it's still going, but it is going to pass to AI any second. Unless it keeps LS.
Well, anyway, what you just, sorry about that, I was typing, but what you missed, well, I'm sure you saw, but what I missed was the Smoker got a little bit of pull, spitter spat something, no real damage going out. Tank finally died, and health bonus is currently sitting at a 656 before Vent, and currently Vin is the only one draining, so we'll see. Looks like they're taking this room here, and attack is coming in.
The Infected do have a charger and Smoker going in, as well as a jockey. Smoker getting a pull, charger getting cleared, and finally Smoker getting cleared, but dealing a fair bit of damage, considering they only had 3 spawns going in then, after the boom had already gone.
Yeah, a fair bit of damage indeed. Oh, wow. This is, this event here, it can get pretty lethal with a spit charge combination, especially in this house, so let's see if they actually get that. Looks like they have a spitter and a hunter. That can do the same amount of work. Boomer's coming in, getting a boom on 2. Charger coming in. Hunter landing. Spit miss. Hunter got a little damage, but he was on the thing, so spit missed. Charger went for the guy in the back. Did he land? I don't know if he landed.
He stumbled onto the table, then jumped onto the table and dodged the
Did he get some
charger.
scratches?
He did
Nice.
not.
No, not nice. Ugh. Disappointing. But
It
still,
also means that they wasted the charger for
Yeah.
the possible death charge.
they'll probably sack again, and I guess they'll have another charge set up for across the bridge, but looks like they're going in here. Smoker's pulling back the guy that was jockey charger. They got another one,
wow.
but he just missed a death charge. Unfortunately, that's I don't know, they're doing pretty good damage though. They really recovered after that tank. Health bonus
Yeah.
currently sitting at a 412 hole crossing this lovely waterway with a boat the likes I've never seen before. I don't like what is that?
It's more of a raft, isn't it?
It's a
On
raft,
barrels.
but I've never seen anything like it. Like in
I mean,
real life.
Surely the weight on that raft should mean that it wouldn't float.
Yeah.
Like,
It floats very level too. It's an impressive boat. It's an impressive craft, I must say. Anyway, so we have spawns coming up. It looks like we have a charger, a jockey, a spitter, and let's see, what is not on my HUD? A boomer. We have Rochelle pushing out. Looks like she's baiting spawns just a wee bit, as my lovely English friend would say. I don't know if they actually say it. Do they say that in England, Sean? A wee bit?
it could be said.
It could be said.
At some points
Okay.
in time.
Well, we have the boomer coming in and getting popped, jockey just getting dead stopped, and charger getting a pretty decent charge out. I think that was
It was a good charge onto Ven, but unfortunately he's not worth any
Yeah.
health bonus.
yeah, unfortunate, but I think that was 20 damage from the charge. Let's see, health bonus currently sitting at a 360. Ooh, one of those magical numbers I like. There's certain health bonuses that I just, you know, like to get, or when I type health, I like to see. 360 is one of them, along with 720, 180. I like 1,000. 1,000 looks pretty nice. I don't know why you care, but doesn't matter. Okay,
Okay.
Sean, you can take this next attack.
Okay, well, we have the smoker going to pull from the left, Hope trying to blow Spella back, Hunter pouncing in, Spitter missing the spit on the Hunter target, and the boomer isn't managing to get a spawn up in the trees. Is possibly going to save it or go for a late spawn.
I've never seen a boomer from up those trees. I guess that's why. Probably couldn't find a spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty challenging. Anyways, it looks like we have a witch up, but it is avoidable. Spawns are coming back up. Health bonus currently sitting at a 348, no magic number. And boomer spawns
Boomer's
up,
spawning behind and getting popped.
gets popped.
Wow. Charger jockey missing, Hunter landing onto Coach. Charger getting 2 scratches on Coach. There goes his health bonus. That
Health
could be
bonus
quite crucial.
now at 280. You know, overall, like with this map, that's not a real good health bonus. It's kind of crappy.
Well, you have to think, I mean, the early tank is quite easy to wipe at, so I'm sure Polarity will be happy just to have survived with 25% health.
Yeah, I'm getting some shoutouts coming in. Thank you, everyone who's doing shoutouts, which is one person. Shout out for when. Okay, I should probably read these before. Okay, shout out to Hugh Honey. Dad says, "Stop feeding your hash browns to the cat, Doodles." Don't know what that means, but I agree. You shouldn't bring feed house. Wait, what? Hash browns to cats. They don't like that, unless they really do.
Okay.
Okay, I'm fucking like retarded right now. Anyway, we have Sinister taking Survivor, and just kind of creeping on up. And I'm supposed to tell the cameraman to enable HUD. Cameraman, Jeff, what are you doing? Shout out to Nirvana for asking if he could get a shout out. And infected spots are coming in, oh my gosh! Smoker gets a really long 13 damage pull on Coach. Charger whiffing and getting 1 scratch. Boomer getting popped, and tank is up in the hands of Vin, who's taking just a little bit of chip as he goes for that rock. Oh, shout out to Fever from Nirvana. Thank you, Nirvana. Very kind, sir. Another rock thrown out by Vin, and it just misses.
Reloading.
Then he's keeping good LOSO with that tank. Waiting for maybe track up spawns, but they have a boomer. So they might have to sack that. Or go with an attack with 3.
What do you think
like-
about... Oh, looks like Intech's come in. Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
Well, Charger missed, but the Hunter hit, and the Boomer got 1 target, so it's a
horse
decent
in there.
attack.
Yeah. I mean, the tank's still sitting at some pretty good HP.
Yeah, 400
But-
chip.
Not for long, 'cause he's just kind of chilling in front of the survivors, taking this Uzi damage from Remix. Wow. He really does not want to pass it. What a greedy little prick. Just joking, Vin. I love you. And it looks like he is going to pass it after all as he sees that spitter coming up. Looks like they're going to be going for another attack here as Smoker spawns in. Tries to get a pull, doesn't do anything. Boomer spawns on top of the Smoker, gets popped immediately, and Spitter goes for a spit and is killed by the survivors. You know, a lot of times when you're stacking Spitter something last, especially during tank, the survivors will not kill the Spitter, and Dawkins always argues that it's disrespectful. But honestly, I've been known to do that, so I guess I'm somewhat disrespectful at times. I'm sorry, Dawkins. It's all part of the game, in my opinion. Looks like Tank is getting on this roof and falling back down. Did it double pass back to Vin, by the way?
No, it hasn't passed yet.
Oh, okay,
It's just
so
now
that was
passed
the first
to
pass.
Steven.
To Steven, alright.
Polarity. And the infected team do have 2 Kappas here, so they might be getting
They might get the
that
third
tri-cap
one.
spawn. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice, they got it.
Hunter, they do have the tri-cap.
And it looks like Tank is making his way in with his tri-cap. We'll see
There is
what
a
he
gas can, but
wants to do. Oh!
Tank getting lit on fire by the gas can.
But he also, at the same time, corners Puff and gets huge damage out. Almost an in-cap. She takes her pills. Will he get another punch? Yes, he will. Oh my gosh, he's going for this car.
Oh,
Smoker
wow.
still got a pull on Shade. He's just playing with his car right now.
Wow,
Oh!
in-cap.
He gets the
An
hittable
in-cap on remix.
on remix. And it looks like he might be able to kill him if he... Nope.
Oh wow. That
Very
was
close, though. He would have gotten the kill if he didn't do the punch down animation on
Yeah.
Coach instead of the punch the trash can animation. It's really unfortunate for the infected team. But also, they did good shit, though.
Yeah, I mean 2 in-caps from that time.
Yeah.
And the
Looks like we have a
landing
little
on 2.
rocket boom coming out. This little one-person attack there by Dawkins. Either he's sacking the boomer completely, or just they're gonna attack with 2 more. I think they're that was a sack though.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're gonna wait now. Oh, hang on, Jockey's spoiling.
We both guessed wrong as Jockey goes in alone, and this huge charge comes out, gets a charge.
The spit
charge
does
spit.
land onto a
Wow.
head sky.
I thought that was gonna be completely fail, but who knew? Not I.
Wow, R2 taking barely any damage from that spit. It might have missed. The spread might have gone a different direction.
Yeah, wow. Alright, health bonus currently sitting at 472, and we have a shout out coming in from Parky. Shout out to Biochemical. And then he has like a sign that's just a straight up and down line. I don't know what, I guess this is separating the shout out. He goes, Biochemical, I love you, baby. Lots of love to Biochemical.
Yeah. Well, Parky, if you ever need a man, I guess you found yourself the right one.
I'm jealous. Alright, anyways, we have an attack coming in. Smoker going for a smoke for a death charge, missing the charge. Jackie getting a little bit of damage off in a boom on 1. And they're pushing the button. Shout out from Aaron saying, fuck bitches, get money. Aaron, thank you.
What a wonderful slogan that is.
I think he really lives his life by that motto. And he says, LOLOL. Thank you, Aaron. And we have so many more shoutouts coming in, I just forget to read them. I'll go ahead and read them right after this attack. Sean, you want to take this?
We have the Smoker going in, Hunter landing, but the spit, unfortunately. Oh, hang on, Smoker getting a pull out. That's good damage on Sin Puff. Wow.
Wow.
They have no sets of pills. They have 2 people bleeding out on low health. And they're going to keep bleeding out further as they go on the boat. And health bonus currently lying at 356, so it's only 80 off polarities.
Yeah,
so it's looking like they will have a lot less health bonus when they get to the Sacred Fever.
Oh, I'm kind of feeling like this is my prediction right here. I feel like 3 people will make it and 1 person will be dead. I don't know who will die though, but someone
Are
will
you
be dead.
predicting one of the 2 temporary health people?
Yeah, either Puff or Remix. And we have another attack coming in. Spit doing some free spit damage, especially on Shade, getting an in-cap on that.
Wow.
I saw that. Shade was standing on top of the little printer back there, and Spit just spread everywhere. He thought he was safe, but no, no, no. The magical spitter spread of Left 4 Dead 2 goes in random places all the time.
He's just lost all of his permanent health.
Yeah.
That's massive.
New prediction, 2 people will be dead. And we have a death charge attempt coming in.
Oh wow! Oh,
Which is
got
clearly
clear.
getting cleared. Wow. Great clear by the Survivor team. Oh my gosh, so many shoutouts! But fortunately, this will now be known as the boat of mini shoutouts, or the ferry of mini shoutouts. Let's see how many I can do in this time. Shout out from Briz to Bravo, who loves McDonald's. Shout out from Nirvana to Fever. Your voice is making me moist.
Wow.
Thank you, Nirvana. Shout out from Bro Daddy to Hugh Honey. Son, I love you more than Mom, and I promise you can have macaroni tonight. Alright.
Thanks.
Shout out from Briz. Nope, I read that. And what was that? 3 shoutouts? I can't do any more.
Oh well. 3 is good enough for now, Fever.
3 is good enough for now. We'll save them. We'll save those lovely, lovely shoutouts later.
Hunter is spawning up and pouncing in, but the boomer's already been popped like 10 seconds ago. Hunter getting cleared, Jackie landing onto Puff. Ooh, nearly got an ink.
Sean, I've been wondering this the entire match, but you seem very mellow. Is this how the European casters are? Very like, oh, this is what's happening? That's lovely.
I think that's probably just me being quite laid back.
Yeah. That's nice. I kind of like that. You're like my yin, and I'll be your yang. And we can be 2 Asian twins.
Oh, okay, Fever.
Alright, anyways, we have this wicked attack coming in that's a quad. Little barf bag action happening as a as a smoker pulls out. Charter lands a charge in spin. Puff is dead. We have 3 up. Looks like Smoker's gonna go for a repull here. Who will it be on? I do not know, but it looks like it's gonna be on Remix.
Wow.
Wow.
R2 is on like
Cap.
1 hit now from
Wow.
Cap, and he's
That's a
boomed,
wipe.
he's down.
Why do I even try to predict things? Why? I was being too positive, I guess. They kind of got... Well, that's very unfortunate for the Survivor team. We're looking at a total score of 776 to 289 with Polarity in the lead over Sinister. Polarity will be taking Survivor first. And... Sean, are you getting any shoutouts?
Well, the only shoutouts I've had about 20 from Nate. Read one of them. Shout out Steven, you are the best hunting rifle. Just show us what you got. Well, Nate, I'm sure Steven's going to do that in the following rounds.
Nice. Yeah, Nate's been sending me a lot of shit too. So,
You mean shoutouts?
yeah, right. Alright, anyways, I'll read some more shoutouts while they're reading up. Shout out to Sean, who needs to talk to Solo about getting one of those sponsored cases of monsters to chug before he starts casting again. I should have read that before I said that. Sorry, Sean.
Wow. Yeah, I could do with an energy drink right now.
If you want to go for it, I mean, I'm hyped up on sparkling water, which doesn't have any sugar in it, but it's quite bubbly.
Wow, is that what's giving you your nice bubbly personality today, Fever?
It's my energy. All I drink is sparkling water, and it fuels me. And we have another shout out from Hajunhu. Shout out to Aaron, the most loved caster in all Left 4 Dead 2, which I did not see the last cast, but I heard some things about it. And I won't say what I heard. Anyway, shout out from Nutman to Rook. Boy, you got my heartbeat running away. Totally. Shout out to Shade from Nate. I'm not gonna read that. Nirvana, love. Reloading. And then a D-face. Awesome. And it looks like... Are they readied up yet?
Yeah, the game has just gone live.
Alright, just gone live, and I have one more shout out that I'll do really quick. Shout out from Hobo, fuck bitches, get money. And he called me a dick because I took so long to read his shout out. Sorry to you, Hobo. Forgive me. Anyways,
it's okay, Fever will get faster at reading shoutouts.
I don't know, I'm getting a lot. Maybe they'll just die down, but I'm kind of tired of them. They're kind of, I don't know. But keep sending me them, who knows? For that awkward moment, we have survivors creeping out. The infected have a jockey, charger, smoker, and a boomer, and they're coming in right now. Smoker missing his full, jockey just jumping around like a little jockey does. Smoker landing in second full, charger going from some scratches, getting 2 off, and boomer getting a boom on 2, might have said that already, and proxying on 1 already boomed. I hate getting...
Pretty good damage.
Yeah, dude, I hate getting boomed here so frickin' much.
Yeah,
especially
the
if it's just
Mudman.
one. the horde is ridiculous. I don't know where they come from. I don't even know if it's all like the little mudmen, but I take literally 20 damage of chip just from Boom alone.
Yeah, I think it's just a combination of Mudmen and the water. As you're being slowed down, slows you down even further.
Yeah, and we have this next attack coming in. Sean, take it away.
Well, we have the Hunter spawning up near the tree, but doing absolutely nothing. Jockey spawning up too. Hunter going in. Charger! Charger missing, Jockey landing. That charger's done no damage. Spitter just being completely useless. So, the maximum damage there was like 5 from the Jockey. Pretty poor attack from the affected,
Pretty
but good
poor
clearing.
indeed. And that's definitely a choke point. Like, they were getting hoarded pretty badly there, so that could have done a lot of damage if it landed. And someone's knocking at my door.
Wow, Fever, aren't you a popular guy today?
So, take it away.
That was a witch, we have a witch going in. And in-capping Nick, who is Ven. Smoker getting a pull. Jockey getting, a jock, and 2 people getting boomed. What would you call that, Fever? Would you call it a jock?
Exactly what it was. Oh my goodness. Huge DP going out on Steven. That was a big old 14 damage. I don't know who actually DP'd, but it looks like, was it Puff?
Well, it was everybody except Shade. That's for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, the survivors are hitting the event. They're deciding to take this back, which is a pretty wise choice, seeing as they have not had tank yet. Smoker pulling one, Jockey landing on the pull, so really no damage going there. Smoking getting a repull. Charger coming in, whiffing. Smoker doing just a little bit of damage.
Boomer cannot get a spawn either.
Just waddling around, and actually lands a boom. I love that.
Wow. The Smoker actually pulled the coach into the Boomer's spawn and blocked him.
Oh, that happens a lot. It's unfortunate. But hey, honestly, the infected team are doing quite a lot of damage, and the first pause comes out by Shade. This is shoutout time, y'all. Let's see, 2 more. Shoutout from Nutman to Fever's new boy toy, who I guess would be Sean. Are you aware that you're my boy toy?
I guess I am now.
Yep. You know, if anyone wants to know what Sean looks like, Steven may or may not have a little picture of Sean with a rose in his mouth.
Oh, I really hope not.
I think he does. Anyway, looks like the unpause is out, which is always good to keep the game flowing and going. And the infected spawns are Jockey, Spitter, Charger, and something I can't see, Hunter. Jockey spawns up, Charger spawns up, Spitter spawns up, Hunter spawns up, and they're coming in. They're jumping around. Hunter lands on Rochelle. Jockey gets dead stop. Hunter still on Rochelle, and Charger getting scratches off. That was a huge amount of damage coming out from that attack.
Dawkins' health bonus.
Yeah,
it just got wrecked there.
Health bonus currently sitting at 516.
That's quite low, Fever. That's 43% health. That's before tank as well.
Wow, you're so good with math and stuff.
No, it just says it on the health bonus.
Oh. Okay. You're good at reading things.
Yeah, let's go with that.
You know, I always see these commercials on the TV about... Well, you can take this attack and then I'll tell you all about what I see.
Well, we get an in-cap on Rochelle. The Smoker did get a pull, and the Boomer got a good boom onto Nick. Sparrow's only now just getting Rochelle up. She probably is going to pop a set of pills. Yes. But they have 2 Adrians.
Anyway, I see like this commercial on the TV all the time where it's like Americans are ranked like last in math and science. And then they're like, go to this website. And that's pretty much it. I don't know why they tell us how bad we are and then tell us to go to a website. Doesn't make sense to me.
Maybe so. Maybe they want you to try and improve their math.
No, that's stupid. Who cares? No one cares about math. Anyway, attack is coming in. Charger just getting owned. Hunter getting PZ'd. Spitter just spawning up. It's like, hey, shoot me, I'm right here. And I didn't do anything because I can't because everything got owned.
I feel the Charger could have got quite an easy charge there because he tried to go in behind the survivors and just paid a price of dying for it.
Okay, this Asian guy. Oh my god, I have so many friend requests. Holy shit. And I'm accepting all of them. Sorry guys for being slow, I did not even notice. I'm accepting everything.
We have Hunter and Jockey landing and Charger landing, so that was a momentary try cap for like half a second. Good damage onto Coach. He now has barely any health bonus. Asian 2 has barely any health bonus. Survivors do have 3 pills and 1 adrenaline, and Tank is only now spawning up in the hands of R2.
Oh my
Also known
gosh.
as the guy with the high ping.
Hey, Jeff, can we do a war room?
Hey, that's not cool. Seriously.
You ready?
As soon as you go in, they're gonna rush the tank.
Pushing. I got Asian. I got a punch. No, I don't.
Get back,
Just
Arthur.
hide.
Viola's on Coach, watch out for that. There you go. I knew you could get up.
You need to hide. You need to hide. It's not too bad. Nice. You're doing good. You're doing good.
I need to help him out. He's gonna come.
Not yet. Not yet. Don't. You can come in now.
Commit now, commit.
Nice one.
Get him down. Dawkins down.
I need help.
Okay. Let's help him out. Get Rochelle. Rochelle.
Nail it.
Now, but it will be a wipe,
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
no pills.
Oh! Haha! Welcome back! You might have caught the last bit of Sean and I's little side conversation there. But anyways, that tank did a shitload of work. And of course they're already draining, they're draining more, they're completely out of pills. They have 1 pipe. Spawns are up again. We're gonna see what's gonna happen here, but I'm predicting a wipe. This is not looking good for these survivors. We have an attack coming in. Charger getting a big old charge forward. Smoker getting a big old charge for our pullback. Hunter getting dead stop. And Vin is down.
Wow.
Yeah.
That guy was smoked for ages because of the charger separation in completely the opposite direction.
Yeah, and also that Hunter like kind of got in the way. Yeah, and whoever was right next to the smoke guy had to get this clutch dead stop. Oi, oi, oi. This is not looking good for Team Polarity.
They have such a small health bonus now. It's 6% health between them. It's only 72, so even if they do survive, it's not going to make any difference. Charger coming in, getting scratches onto Rochelle. Smoker getting a pull down on, was that Coach? Onto Steven. Steven getting boomed. He's 1 HP. He's probably going to go down.
If Common don't take him down, I will
Woodman
claim
as well.
Steven as my hero.
Oh dear, there goes Steven.
What is he now? My villain? Steven, you're my villain. You're my arch nemesis.
He could be your partial hero.
My partial hero. Maybe like that hero that like kind of does like good stuff sometimes, but not really. Kind of like Catwoman, I don't know. Isn't she sometimes on the good side?
I really don't know.
Oh, you don't know anything about Catwoman? Come on. Did you disappoint? Anyway, we have an attack coming in. Steven
Wow.
getting scratched down again. He's
2
black and
incaps
white.
and a death on
Yeah.
Ven.
Vin's dead. And Asian's down. Looks like Dawkins has to clutch it and get his teammates up. Oi, oi, oi. It's not looking good for Polarity once again. I don't know if they're going to make it in. Spawns are going to be up.
It depends. This attack is, even with 3, I reckon they should be able to take it. As long as they stick close together, because
We'll see.
it's impossible to spawn for the infected here.
Yeah. It's really like only 2 spawn points and they're both pretty far away. We have a Boomer Smoker just getting shut down by that HR, it looked like.
Wow.
And looks like the whole attack got shut down, so they will waddle their way in with a whopping 18 health bonus, and the scores are currently sitting at 289 to 1376. Polarity in the lead. Of course, the infected team has not played Survivor yet, so. Wow. This is really a good opportunity for Team Sinister to, you know, step it up.
It
Take
is,
the lead.
but if they want to catch up, they're going to have to get a 500 health bonus. I mean, it depends how their
It's
Survivor
been
play
done,
is.
dude. This map, this is one of those maps that's either hit or miss, honestly. Like, it's either complete rape, or not so much.
I'm reloading.
Where did Tank spawn?
Tank was very late, just after the event, in the big open area. I have no idea what you would call that.
Mm-hmm.
Just the big open area after the event.
Would
Let's call it that.
I'm just kind of curious to see if they'll skip, like, run through the event, or if they'll take it back.
They could run through the event if they want to, and take
that's
it.
what I would do. Let's see. Sean, can you respec really quick?
Mm-hmm.
And you can take the first attack.
Okay, well, with the infected waiting patiently as the charger wants to spawn in the safe room, but it's getting blocked. The guy now comes out of the safe room, and the attack comes in. So we have a smoker getting a pull, Boomer landing, Jockey going in, getting cleared, and the charger gets a double charge. Wow, that is going to be big damage.
That's so fucking big. I don't know what's gonna do more damage, that charger or this smoker over here.
Wow.
Who ended up doing more? The smoker.
The smoker, 85
that smoke
damage.
boom combination on this part of this map is just ridiculous. I got boomed and jockeyed, I think yesterday when I played this map, and it did frickin' 60 damage to me. I was very upset. Let's just say that.
I mean,
my teammates were right next to me at the time. They just like didn't notice, I guess. I don't know.
but that attack was like the equivalent of a tricap with the charger getting that stumble.
Yeah. Anyways, we have spawns coming up. Hunter spawning in for a little distraction action. I kind of like that. Boomer getting a boom on one. Jockey coming in. Charger spawning up. Running in from a mile away. Will he still land a charge?
Wow.
Yes, he will. On
Nice
Coach
juke
for
out
10
and
damage.
charge.
Jockey on Ellis for hours while boomed. And he almost went down. Wow, that's 2 sets of pills. Just bye-bye.
You gotta feel sorry for Puff here. I mean, he's been wrecked both attacks.
And honestly, I think they have to rush it at this point. That drain on this vent, it's not looking good. And a witch
We have a
is
witch
up.
too, yeah. And all spawns have just come up.
It's kind of curious. I'm curious how they're going to take this. It looks like they have 4 Uzis. Now, I've seen Uzis wreck some witches before, but it's pretty challenging. Oh my god, he's trying to deagle it. Deagle headshot.
We have the infected setting up behind, hoping that the survivors will run backwards when they set the witch off. Smucker from your front going to try and pull someone to the witch. Witch now being styled, Smucker getting set on fire, but in the water. And wow. The witch going in, but
Witch gets
does
killed right
does
at
not
the
cap
end.
anybody. Wow.
Right at the end. If that hunter... not the hunter, but if there wasn't god frames on the guy that was pounced, witch would have hit. But fortunately for our team, god frames.
Who was the witch
favorite
going after, Fever? Was it going after Puff again?
I don't know, just probably whoever was pounced, because I saw she scratched at him but didn't hit. And it looks like they are rushing through the event, which is a great decision on the survivor part as infected spawns are coming in. Charger going for a charge, getting a scratch up, and then we have
Jockey.
Jockey
Wow.
forward. Jockeys are doing so much work this game.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
tanking
you'd expect
up.
to be charging. Wow, tank.
Yeah.
They hoarded and tank. Oh dear.
But Dawkins just can't commit without spawns, and it looks like the hordes are going to be taken care of by this pipe. I don't know how much longer this horde's going to come in, too. Like, I think it'll stop after about a minute, or depends like how far they move up.
It's also a bad decision for Dawkins to that rock. I mean, he took 800 damage chip.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. And he's definitely stuck. And they're just running fast. Wow.
He's trying to get a separation on him. He does get biled. The boomer does land. The smoker is pulling the target back, but the charger, unfortunately, charged into some vending machine and missed.
Wow, this is such a hard tank to play while biled with all that horde. And he made the decision to back out, which I don't know. Like, I wouldn't have been able to make that decision if I were him. I would have just gotten mad and committed. But anyway, we got it down on Coach. A pullback, a little separation, and Tank's going back in just to do a little more damage, see if he can get a rock off. But it doesn't look like he's able to.
Tank is now dead. But on the plus side, he did do a lot of damage when he came in. Or the infected who covered him did. The charger got the in-cap on R2.
Yeah. Health bonus currently sitting at 204. So. And I have some more shoutouts come in. Let me read those really quick. Shout out from Bro Daddy. Shout out to Pussy Doodles. I love you more than my Pokemon cards. Holy shit, and that says a lot.
Wow.
Yep.
That's some true love, that.
Yeah. I haven't touched a Pokemon card in at least a month.
Only a month.
A month, yeah. I don't know. I did kind of like, I thought I could get money for them on eBay, but apparently they're worthless now. But back in my day, back in my prime Pokemon collecting days, like, I had so many holographics and shit, but they're all worthless now. I wasted so much money. Or my parents did. Whatever.
Nice. Well, we did see an attack come in, but it did barely any damage. It did about 5% health bonus chips.
So what you're saying is my Pokemon card spiel was much more important than the infected attack.
Well,
right?
yes, in that certain situation it was.
Awesome.
The infected all four spawning behind the same tree. Wow.
Gotta do it. I feel like that
cleared.
Yeah, I feel like that tree should have like a name. Because that's a pretty popular tree.
Well, there's no other spawn point in that end safe room area.
That's why it should have a name. Something that means. Okay, this is for you watchers out there. If you have any idea about a name for that tree, you send it to me and I'll read it on the air. And I have more shoutouts coming in. I know Resilient sent me this 1,000 times and I didn't even notice before. Shout out to Invisispit. Shout out to Mark for being perpetually drunk. And he sent that twice and wasn't sure if I saw that. And we have a shout out from Super Secret Stratio. Shout out from Word to Jeff for doing great. That's so nice. Grapefruit says, la 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 la. Can I have a shout out?
Such a good shout out.
Brooke says, shout out to Nutman. Baby, you amazing. Come on over later. I don't know why, but I made him a black man. Shout out from a bunch of characters in a language I'm not familiar with. Shout out to Bro Daddy. Or shout out to my Bro Daddy. I don't want any hash browns tonight. I'm excited for macaroni and cheese. And looks like we're taking a little while to ready up here. I don't know why, but I hate the spec HUD. Shout out to the old Confoggle spec HUD. It was much better, but I still thank you Prodigy in Canada for putting a lot of effort and time into making the CG ladder and Confoggle and Fresh amazing. Thank you for making Left 4 Dead 2 competitive. That's from Fever.
Oh, and we do have a shout out from Steven, who has just turned his Steam on, just for me, to give me a shout out. Shout out to you for being an awesome Englishman. Okay, that's probably only Steven's opinion, but yeah.
We should look around and see.
Interesting. We have a shout out from Russian Sniper. Shout out to Left 4 Dead 2. Is this game good yet? And attack is coming in. Oh my god. That's fucking huge.
Wow, Charger getting a pin in the back of the safe room. 40 damage from that one charge.
Wow. That is a huge, like, solo charge attack, pretty much. The other survivors were just so focused on everything else, they didn't notice the charge that spawned right on top of them on the safe room roof. They just went in and got that little HR in the safe room. Oh my lord.
Well, with the tank up. And Jeffy, do you want to go to the war room now?
Yeah, let's do that.
From where?
I don't know.
Let's help him out now. Come on, help him out.
Yeah.
Put it down.
Get out, get out, get out. Get the car. Good work so far.
Okay.
Nice.
They're pushing forward.
We have a car. Let him.
Somebody shot me.
You guys go in so I can just bring the car closer?
Let me see if I can get this.
Get a bomb.
Come on, go, go, go.
Shade!
No.
You shoot the tank! Hey, watch out!
Wait for my timer.
Shoot the tank! Kill the tank!
I'm gonna get on top of this house.
We're getting a Peter.
Alright.
I'm pushing
Just
the
stay.
You
car.
wanna get a rock?
Yeah,
Oh,
fine.
no,
Do whatever.
push.
Yeah. You ready?
Let's go.
So,
You ready? Let's go.
So,
My venture. Clear. Don't die.
Hey, keep shooting! Keep shooting!
Oh, they're gonna fucking set up for that tank and it's gonna be fucking hard as fuck.
Do we have a boomer for us to...
no.
Yep.
Yeah, we did, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. It's not very good.
You get a hit?
AI.
Going with the thing.
Guns here.
You guys ready to help him out?
Yeah, let's
So-
go.
And the tank is just died from going AI, and more damage has been given to the survivors, but only one in cap so far, and the other 3 survivors on quite a high health bonus, with Dawkins on about 88.
I'm gonna try this scope out.
Wow. You guys missed this. While you're in the war room, Sean was casting to himself the entire time. It was awesome. I just sat here and listened.
It
I
was
guess he was
Fever's
casting to
personal
me.
cast.
Yeah. It was a solo cast by Sean to me. It was very intimate. I'm sorry you missed it, but I'm sure the war room was much more entertaining. And unfortunately, Sean and I don't have the capabilities to be inside the Sinister war room. I just don't think they would have let me in there, so it's unfortunate. So I'm going to try to predict what was actually happening in that war room. I predict that at first they were like, Remix, what are you doing? Why are you going in, bro? But Remix said, I got this. And then I kind of forgot what happened after that because I stopped paying attention. Anyways, we have an attack coming in. Hunter going in, getting a land on Dawkins. Charter whipping. Remember getting a boom on Dawkins. And Jockey being less enough. Going for a little sneaky Jockey. Maybe he's going to jockey him off. He does. He gets the
Oh wow,
Jockey off.
nice jockey.
Sneaky
And
Jockey.
then he's going to be hoarded and is, well, he's slow, so he's going to have to pull up.
Health bonus currently sitting at 748 as Vin walks around and takes this bridge again. Looks like Dawkins and Coach, whoever the fuck is Coach right now, Steven, are kind of taking the front, clearing some common with Vin and Asian in the back. Boomer spawning up, getting a boom on Steven, who is HR, that could be deadly. Smoker missing, Charger coming up, getting a charge on Steven. Spit coming out, it's going to do a little damage.
Oh, wow,
Might do
hoard.
more if he gets
He's gonna
hoarded,
get hoarded.
which he does,
Wow.
and he's
down.
Wow.
Wow, Fever.
Wow, indeed. That, I don't know how much that actually took the health bonus down, though. Was
Well,
Steven
he
solid?
was carrying about 60 permanent
Wow.
health.
That was not even like a good charge. Like
It was a
landed,
late
but just
spit.
barely.
It was a really late spit.
It was
because
that
the boomer
boom that
hoard.
did it.
Yeah, and not getting cleared, he took so much damage.
Yeah, it was
winning
great
cap.
teamwork by Team Sinister. Looks like we have one more attack just about to come in, and Sean, I think you can take this away.
Well, the boomer's already been popped. Jockey and Hunter are waiting in the trees. Charge is not going to be able to get a spawn, or at least not yet. The Hunter goes in, pounces for 6. The Charger also goes in, I think gets leveled, and the Jockey, well, the Jockey does hit Asian for about 30 permanent health. So that's quite big end damage.
Nice, awesome. Well, we have some more shoutouts coming in. You guys are sending me like an orgy of shoutouts. I like this. This is nice. Anyway, shout out to Shade from Grapefruit. Get 5,000 hours yet? Question. If you don't, you fail at life. Okay, thank you, Grapefruit. Mattress, who I believe is Bravo, says, shout out to Raccoon, M2s are better than Skeets. And he's sent that many times. Nate says the right tree on 3 o'clock, preferably with the name Bob. So I think he's trying to say he wants the tree's name to be Bob from last map, which that's a pretty good name. Thank you, Nate.
But I don't know, Nate. Bob doesn't sound like such of a hero tree name.
Yeah. Anyway, More
Yeah.
shout-outs. Shout out from G's and Mediocre. Can I give a shout-out to Team Mediocre for being mediocre?
Okay, now what the hell?
I like how he
Nice.
asked if he could give a shout-out. I'm just gonna say everything people send me, honestly.
That was it was a pretty mediocre shout out.
Eh.
Reloading.
Mark says, shout out to Ras for being our lovely meat shield and our source of self-esteem. Also, I'll have you know it's a medical fact that drunks are far better endowed.
And we are going to head to the war room now as the boomer just gets popped.
Wow,
Fine.
what
Team go, team go.
Let's go help him. Let's help him, let's help him. Go.
I'm gonna get the guy on top.
Okay.
Wait, where the
Oh
heck did you
no!
go?
Wow, I keep going right through people.
Get the double cap and back.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Except me, and I have no charge.
I'm gonna stay away.
Tank here alone.
Don't stop now.
I keep going right through people. I don't know what's up with that.
I want to use the car.
Shade wanted to use the server, you know? It's like,
Oh, it's
What
invisible.
the Yeah, it is. Now it's how to play. The fuck? My takes are terrible. Fuck.
Yeah,
It's alright.
never mind.
no, no.
No, I was about to say something, but then I was... Never mind.
Dude, I freaking hit remix, but I didn't know where you went.
Yeah, no, it happens.
It's
Fucking.
all good. How do you want to do it?
Let's just go for a rock right now. Ready?
Okay, yeah. 3,
Two,
2,
one.
1, let's go. I missed my spawn, I'm sorry.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Reset,
Okay,
reset.
here I go. I'm going.
Get this boom!
Don't take any more trip. Let it pass if you have to.
Wow.
Why?
I still can't believe that
Good.
happened. Fuck.
I'll get in the spawn.
This right here messed some shit up.
Alright, you guys ready for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going in with the.
Okay. 3, 2,
I
1.
need to sit.
Let's go help, go help. Go in.
Ven. Oh. Nice.
Bro, that's a bad hit, I'm sorry.
Good rock, good damage. Good job.
You're welcome,
That's better
tank.
than an AI tank would have done.
What?
That was a terrible rock.
Yes!
Good punch,
Nice-
good punch,
nice hit
good
at the end.
damage.
Reloading.
Wow, that tank. Well, since Fever has crashed, I'm going to have to solo cast for a couple minutes. The tank getting an in-cap on Rochelle, the Charger getting loads of punches there. It's pretty big damage. The health bonus is currently lying on 820, which is about 60% of the full health bonus. And we do have a comment from Ven. He said that Nick said, "Screw the pooch." Now, if you're aware, you may have seen DTB's War Room for a Left 4 Dead 1 game, and if you haven't, it is on both Lexi's channel. It's quite an epic War Room that you might want to check out.
See, what I was able to listen to our little Polarity War Room for a second there, and I did notice there was a mixture of emotions, it seems. Like, Asian seemed rather disappointed in his tank play. And Dawkins was going to say something, he was going to talk shit about someone, but then he realized it was a war room, so he stopped. Said, never mind. That's
Well,
what I
Dawkins
picked
has
up.
just been popped. That's the boomer.
Oh,
You hear that, Hunter?
interesting, interesting. And I am reconnecting.
Good.
Good solo cast there, Sean. That was beautiful.
Thank you. We have the 3 infected going to wait for Dawkins to regain his spawn. Probably going to get a splitter. He does. And they're probably going to wait to attack as soon as they start the event. Although the hunter is up and is pouncing around, we have the splitter blowing up too. Smoker getting a pull on Nick at the front. Charger going in, missing his charge. Hunter landing and splitter landing on the hunter target, but didn't really do any damage because he was quite late. And I have a personal shout out to Raccoon. Terran is overpowered.
I think it's called terrain. Yeah, you got your terrain and your Protus. I think Protus is OP personally. Anyway, we have an infected attack coming in. Boomer getting a boom on Shade. Jockey going for a little jock action, but getting denied. Smoker getting a minor pullback, maybe doing like 1 or 2 damage, and Spitter just getting shut the fuck down.
Wow, Fever, you put so much enthusiastic emotion into your attacks.
I just say what comes to my brain first, which is a good thing and a bad thing, I guess. I also have multiple personalities, so it's really confusing up there.
That's nice to
Anyway,
know.
we have another infected attack coming in. Charger getting just riggedy raped. And I'm just trying too hard now, I think. I don't know. More shoutouts. A shout out from my door for knocking, and shout out from Grasshole. A shout out to your computer for crashing whenever it well pleases. And he agrees that Terran is OP. Shout out to Dawkins for being a true gentleman from Russian Sniper. Shout out from Derp Nasty. Shout out to the cameraman. Best cameraman I've ever watched. Good job, Jeff. Word wants the tree to be called Mr. Tree.
Mr. Tree.
Mr. Tree. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Mr. Tree. Mr. Tree. So the infected are spawning behind Mr. Tree.
Mr. Tree is taking a lot of chip there.
They're pre-firing Mr. Tree.
So, Phoebe, would you like to recap on map 3?
No, because I wasn't paying attention that much.
Okay, then I shall recap on map 3 for you.
Okay.
Polarity got into the safe room.
Shit, the scores are close.
Yeah, Polarity got into the safe room with roughly 420 points of health bonus, and Team Sinister got in with about 700 and something.
Yeah, scores right now are sitting at 2540 Team Polarity and 2409 for Team Sinister. We have a couple messages coming in to the cameraman asking you to use first person. It's just if you want. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to do your job like these assholes, but anyway, we have an attack coming in. Smoker getting shut down as a... Take it away,
Boomer
Sean.
does land. Phoebe, you completely froze that. The Smoker did get a pull momentarily. The Spitter did miss. The Boomer got two targets boomed, which is pretty good, considering there's only two places to spawn right at the start there. And yeah, the attack got cleared. Polarity are now moving on.
Sorry about that. My mommy came in mid-attack, asking me if I folded her clothes. Like,
did you fold her?
No, but apparently
then you are a naughty boy.
No, some mysterious person came into our house and folded her clothes for her.
Oh dear.
It's strange. Someone's folding my mom's clothes.
The jockey landing on Dawkins in the room. He's on him for ages. Got 36 damage
I
there.
bet Dawkins is pretty upset. I would be. Anyway, it looks like we're having a later tank spawn here, which always, goes both ways. This tank looks like he won't have a little log to play with. I don't know. Because he wants to just push in right now. This is a tank in the hands of Shade.
Oh, Nick getting common there. And getting pinned into the corner. Wow.
It's really unfortunate for Vin, but a great infected play. This game got really close, really fast last map, and now I know the survivors are just going to really start trying hard, hopefully. Oh, Vin is dead. He's dead. Hunter's on Vin, and he's dead.
Oh, wow.
This could be that might be the difference between the win and lose right here for Team Polarity. Team Sinister really picking it up and using their minds and strategy to get a kill on Vin. That is a
crucial kill. Especially
beautiful
with the scores being so close.
Attack. Yeah, this is going to be really close. That distance from Vin alone is going to be probably about 150 points short. Like, going to first tank, I think?
We have a pause from Asian too.
And probably they're all yelling at each other.
Fever.
I just wanted to make sure. We've some shoutouts coming in. Shout out from Tantrasin to Madi for being such a grass hole. So an asshole made of grass.
Nice.
With shout out from Hatter. Or I guess he wants the tree to be called the Whomping Tree. The Whomping Willow from Harry Potter. Harry Potter reference. You win.
That could be.
Automatically
that could
win.
Be good.
It is now the Whomping Tree or the Whomping Willow. Both are acceptable. That is awesome. Thank you, Hatter, for making me relive my Harry Potter days. Oh, and shout out from Fever. Just ignore this infected attack completely. as I say my shout out.
Okay.
Shout out from Fever to the Harry Potter musicals. Harry Potter? Harry Potter musicals. If you haven't seen them, they're on YouTube. They're pretty funny. You should go watch them. The Harry Potter musicals are the best. Fucking retarded. Alright.
Well, to recap on that attack, the jockey didn't land, but the hunter and spitter did land for about half a second, dealing a tiny bit of damage with the boomer missing his boom and getting popped by Asian. And we have a shout out from Ghost. He says that pedo is really bad. I'm hoping that is a player, and well, yeah, you can take the rest.
Is that like PETA?
Just pedo, P-E-D-O.
What does PETA stand for again? That's like animal rights activists, I think.
Yes.
What does it stand for? Do you know?
I have no idea.
People...
We do have the tri-cap going in.
Why do I
Fever?
care? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm so distracted on PETA. I need to start casting again. You want to hear the next infected attack will be my super caster voice.
Okay, and then after that you have to sing.
Alright, I'll do it. But
Okay.
you might be so blown away by my super caster voice.
Perhaps somebody should give a shout out to Fever, telling him what song to sing. That might be good. And also, we have the boomer landing a boom onto Coach. And yeah, take it away, Fever.
No, you can have this one.
Okay, the hunter landing on Coach. Jockey landing, also stumbling, maybe Coach in the spit for like a quarter of a second. And doing really no damage. Survivors managing to survive really well with 3 players.
Alright, this next attack, okay, here we go. You ready? Anyways, I just discovered from people sending me messages that it is PETA and not PETA. I am retarded. Okay, you ready for this? Here we go. Boomer spawning up! Getting a boom and missing! Hunter going in! Charger going in! Whipping his charge! Dropping down! Hunter landing his bounce! And Charger getting way many scratches on Steven! Oh my god! I don't know what that was at the
That
end.
voice is amazing.
Thank you.
So hyped up.
An incredible infected attack!
Wow, I now love you even more.
Yeah, so that was that. Damage actually went out. I don't know.
A bit of damage to Rochelle, who's looking, and some onto Steven, who's Ellis.
Yeah. What do you think about this tank? Do you think they'll survive it or not?
Well, they have no Molotov, they only have 1 bile. It is unlikely. It depends how many sets of pills, how many pills are there. There's still all 4 sets of pills on use, so I think they will survive this tank.
Oh, and that's a really shitty tank spawn for Team Sinister there. Let's see, we have a Boom, trying to get a Boom, but not really doing anything. Smoker just getting rejected, and Boomer's gonna waddle out and get popped. Hunter's jumping around for distraction. And Tank
does get a rock.
Did he get a rock?
Yeah, Asian.
Nice. Well, not nice for Asian. And it looks like the survivors might take this.
Oh, is Jeffy in a war room? Or did Jeffy go to the war room?
I don't think so.
No? Okay,
no, we don't want to do a war room.
Yeah,
we got
let's
this shit.
Stay back here.
This is too epic for a war room. They need us, Sean.
Okay,
They
we've got this
need
for you.
us. Anyway, we have a charger spawn coming up. Hunter got on the roof. Tank is climbing up on the balcony. What are the survivors doing? They needed ammo, it looked like. A really unfortunate time to get ammo, but it looks like they were able to manage that pretty well. That could have been very bad if they got capped up there with that tank coming up especially. And Hunter is still chilling on the roof looking for a DP probably when the infected spawns get back up. Tank is going for some rocks and failing a bit, but he's still sitting at very, very, very good HP. And Steven's just going for that chip, and it looks like Tank is going to commit with this. We have Hunter jumping around, just coming in. Charger coming up, Boomer landing a boom. Charger get double teaming Coach with the tank, and Hunter going for a pounce on Rochelle. Will he land? He will land.
Oh wow, he does land.
Wow.
And that's going to be...
That is
Gonna
GG
be
as
alright.
the Charger lands a charge on Steven. He's going to get cleared, but his tank and the Commoner is going to take him down. They
wow.
were able to get 282 points that map. That means the Team Sinister needs, let's see, how many points were they behind? 100? Or?
They need 413 points to take the lead, well, to draw a level. 414 to take the lead.
Alright, so we're pretty much looking at they need a wipe on the
Before
first
the
tank.
second tank.
Yeah.
Just about before the second tank.
So this is a very close game. It's anyone's game. And Team Polarity really needs to step it up here and do some damage with this first tank. And then at the tank during the event. We have a Hunter jumping around because he kind of got baited. And a Boomer lands a boom. Smoker getting a pull, not doing any damage. Hunter getting dead stop.
Oh, poor Hunter.
Ultimately, not very much damage coming out on the board from there, but I didn't really pay attention to their stacking order. But will they have a 3-cap with this tank, do you think?
I have no idea, Peter. But we
It
do have a
looked
shout out from Ghost to you. You should sing the song You're Beautiful. Presumably the one by James Blunt.
I might know if that's.
Is that okay for you?
Yeah, maybe. Now, that might be like an after-show, you know? Because this is just so freaking close. We have an attack coming in, Boomer landing a boom, Smoker just getting juked by that tree he was in front of, Jockey getting a jock on Shade. That's pretty much it. Spitter dying last, so they will most likely have good spawns for this tank if he wants to commit right away, which I'm not sure if that's what they'll choose. But
Fever, that's the second time that someone has been jockeyed into that back room and taken like 20-ish damage.
Are you hinting that that room needs a name also, Sean?
Maybe.
The room of mini jockeys?
That could work. But we do have the tank being, yes, the tank.
It's okay, I don't even say words half the time that are correct, so.
Yeah, I think he's got to go for the log here because he really does need a wipe. He's going for the log, but he has hit it into a pretty tricky position.
That is a tricky position indeed.
But it's stuck in between the trees. It's going to be so easy to juke, you'd think, for the survivors.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on what this his SI support does. But I'm just not really seeing a wipe with this tank.
Do have a tri-cap though, so you never know.
See. Well, you'll never know. I've been wiped on this before, so I mean maybe they can do it too.
Dawkins getting in-cap on Shade.
In-cap on Shade,
wow,
who gets
if he
stuck
kills
on
him.
this little sapling of a tree.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh,
Dawkins.
that's huge.
Dawkins should really just in-cap Shade here.
Rochelle's not paying attention at all!
Wow, R2. Rochelle goes down.
Oh my gosh, a jockey! On the first one, Hunter going... Jockey's cleared. Hunter going for a pounce on Coach. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Two
The Hunter
in-caps
does
for this
land.
tank.
And the Hunter lands an Ellis, but he does get cleared.
Oh my goodness.
Tank's still roughly at 3k health with 2 survivors down.
This could easily be a wipe if the tank plays this correctly. This is a tank in the hands of Dawkins, by the way. And he's slow in here. Will Tank take advantage of his slowness? No. He doesn't want to take the chip. That's his choice. And Rochelle's back up, unfortunately. Wow, that was looking so good.
The tank really should just go for the kill onto Shade here.
You can't kill with this log, unfortunately.
Can you not? Oh,
you can't.
okay.
This log is retarded. It's like the Cars on Parish finale. Anyways, we have a Charger coming in, getting a very large amount of scratches on looked like Remix there. I mean, ultimately a lot of damage coming out on this tank. 2 in-caps and 2 at about half HP. That's so much damage for this tank, but...
It is unfortunate that one of Polarity's players did die just up ahead here. So when the stars do get to the pills, if they still have 4 players, then the damage is going to be so tough to wear them out.
I think Polarity has one more opportunity with the next tank before Team Sinister overtakes their score. And I think that's pretty much it, so it's close. But that was a great tank by Dawkins. It's not very often you see that log actually hit someone. That's one of the most persnickety hittables in the game, in my opinion. And I have some shoutouts coming in. Shoutout from Word to Rook. Get off my nuts, man. Shoutout to Polarity from Mattress. I hope you worked on your finals. Oh, finales. And yeah, I know I mentioned earlier that I actually have been wiped on this finale before by that tank, and that was by Bravo and his companions. Hard to Kill, I believe, was the team. Shout out to Whale Jams. Now Tane I can into. I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
Grasshole wants me to sing Bohemian Rhapsody. I can't sing that high. Well, I could, but you don't want to hear it. Hatter says people for the ethical treatment of animals. That's what PETA stands for.
Ah, thank you for that insightful knowledge, Hatter.
Hey, you know what I just realized? It's pedo, not pedo. Your shout out.
Oh.
Do you guys say pedophiles?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes,
god. We say
we
pedophiles.
do. Oh. Well, there goes our accents
Little
conflicting with each other.
language barrier there between the shoutcasters. That is hilarious. Pedophiles. These guys say pedophiles and missiles. And what else? I don't know, but we'll discover something else. You should just get a sentence of every single thing that Americans and Englishmen say differently, and just say it all in one sentence. Like, oh, the pedophiles are launching the missiles at the...
That would feel so awkward.
Well, yeah, for me, when I'm saying it. It'd just be so natural for you. Anyway, we still have 2 at temp, and 2 solids, both sitting at a half. We have 2 pills left on the table, and some health inside. Boomer going for a boom on pretty much nothing, but still landing the proxy because Puff popped him, which was very kind of Puff. And it looks like Shade is going to be starting the event here. Hunter...
To just land with the spitter and the horde.
Spit. Oh my god, so much horde. That was a lot of damage coming out on Puff, who was sitting
yeah,
at,
permanent health bonus.
Permanent health. Wow. Honestly, I think Polarity still has this.
It depends at what distance the tank, like, because the survivors will still keep getting distance as the tank is in play. And I have no idea how much they will get from this first tank if they can just keep holding it.
Oh, I don't know, man. This Polarity has to make some clutch decisions about when they want to push this tank in, like based off their health. An attack is coming in with a boom on 2, a charger whiffing, a smoker getting a little pull, and Boomer's waddling up the staircase and proxy Shade.
Did the charger get a scratch on Mimix? Because I did see a chunk of health go from
I
him.
think he did. I just moved on after he missed. And let's do some more shoutouts. And Pedo added me, also known as Pedo. A lot of people are telling me what PETA stands for. Such an idiot. Shout out to Fever from Russia's Sniper. By super, do you mean deeper and not like a girl? Yes, that's exactly what I mean. When I get really excited, my voice gets really high and I have absolutely no control over it, so get used to it. We have an attack coming in. I think that pretty much got shut down except for that little jockey
did get
action
some
at the end.
damage onto Coach, who is, well, he has permanent health, but it's really not a lot.
Pedo says, shout out to Ghost. Hi, Ghost.
That's a nice friendly shout out for once.
A lot of malicious shoutouts this evening. Oh my gosh. Polarity really lucking out with this tank spawn on the roof. And right now the score is 2822 to 2717, so and they're still gaining points, so
if the score goes over, is it 414, then Team Sinister will take the victory. I have no idea how high the score will keep going.
I don't know either,
but it's going up in 8s. It's quite high.
It is. It's 2,822 to 2,749. This tank really is feeling the nerves right now, and they should be pushing in. I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is too intense.
Oh wow, 352. If it goes up by another 50 or 60 or so, Sinister have got this, and they have pulled up pretty much all of their pills. Only one set of pills.
I think what Polarity is thinking right now, they're thinking it's going to stop eventually, and hopefully that's before what they need. And
400. It looks like it has stopped as well. 352.
Oh my gosh. A great call by Polarity on holding that tank back.
And then he can just hold this tank forever.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
not
bleeding out.
Oh
so
my gosh, this is such a close game. They still have a Molotov, and Tank's deciding to commit this.
Oh wow. I don't know if that was such a good choice to commit.
I don't know either, but he's going for it. Full on Rochelle. Jockey!
Oh, nearly tri-cap.
Nearly a tri-cap. Tank
Oh, wow.
is going to down Coach, it looks like. And it looks like he's getting on Shade.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh. If Rochelle can get down before Tank gets to Shade.
Caps.
If he lands this rock, that's it, they're down. The final scores are 2822 to 2761. 2,822 to Team Polarity, 2,761 to Team Sinister. That's such a close game, a really good game
Wow,
by
that was
some
a
of the top
fantastic
players
game.
in Left 4 Dead 2. That was epic, guys. Such a good match to watch. Thank you all for viewing this spectacular event.
And thank you, for watching the stream and cast with me and Fever.
And thank you, Sean, for co-casting with me. And of course, big thanks to the cameraman, Jeff, for being super awesome. I know he's a high quality caster, so thank you for that. And looks like we might sign off here with a little song, maybe.
Ooh, what are you going to sing as Fever?
I know I had James Blunt request, and then I had some Rick Astley. I think I'm gonna go with Never Gonna Give You Up, though.
Okay, let's hear it.
I need someone to do some background music. Oh, I'll just do this. Never gonna give you up. There you go.
Nice, Fever.
That's what you guys get. Once again, thank you all for watching, and signing off.